Alright, so I'm in After Effects and I have my video edits completed for now with a title sequence, some transitions, um, the video footage itself, and then a transition out with some credits, and that's all I needed for this particular project for After Effects. So what I want to do now is go to render it into a new video. So I'm going to go to File, I'm going to go to Export, and I'm going to add to Adobe Media Encoder Q. And I'm going to wait a minute or so until this opens up in a separate window. Alright, so it took some time and I have it open here in Media Encoder, and it shows up right here. So if it doesn't show up right away, give it some time, it will load up, and you can check the settings here. Should be H.264, which means it's going to render out as an MP4. If it is not H.264 right here, hit the little drop down, make sure it says H.264 and select that. Match source high bitrate is typically what I will end up using. Another commonly used one for this class is also YouTube 1080 Full HD, but for right now I'm just going to keep it as the high bitrate. Make sure that you can track this, and you can click on this right here and see that you can track the path which it saves. Make sure it's saved to your student drive, and then hit save there. And once it says it's ready, now you can hit this green arrow and it will render out a preview down here in this window, and as it plays through and renders this project into an MP4. So here it goes, you can see it starting to go. I'll pause this in a minute, and when it's done, come back to you. Alright, now as this is finishing up, you can see the remaining time right here is about 15 seconds to render this out. Also shows you the elapsed time as well. So as this wraps up, we'll be able to check our work, make sure it's rendered the way that we need it to, and make sure we save our After Effects project. Looks like it's about wrapping up now. Looks like it's done. I got the green check mark. It says done here. Perfect. I can go here and open up this window. I can see here is the file. This is an MP4 video file. I can click on that, double click on that, make sure it opens and plays correctly. So there's the intro, the fade in, fade out, and then towards the end here, I should have a little fade out and some credits rolling as well. So that is pretty much it. Everything looks like it plays correctly. I'm going to close this down, and I'm going to now close out Media Encoder. And I want to make sure that my final project here is saved as well. So make sure you save as. This is just your After Effects project file. So in case something should ever happen to your video file, you can always fall back on this and render a new video from it. So I have it as After Effects practice, which is great. I'm going to put render practice to make it a little bit more specific. And I'm going to make sure I know what file I'm in. It's most importantly that it is in your student drive, your network drive, which should start with your student ID number. Hit save, and that's it. You should be done. It'll take a second to save, and that's all. So have fun with this, and we'll see you next time.